This video explains how to create your boat in your Tactiqs account and how to configure the VPP polar data. If you have not done so, please go to https://tactiqs.io and register your account. Once you have your username and password set up, you can log in and click on the My Boats bookmark on the left. During your first login, you will be prompted to select your home region and country. This will become the default region for your regattas and marks. If you cannot find your home region, please email us and we will add it for you. On the My Boats page, you will find the Create Boat Entry button at the bottom. In the dialog, you can set up your boat's name and other details. The boat type can be selected by clicking on the down arrow on the right of the selection field. Our database contains over 300 boat designs and their polar data, also known as VPP targets. If you sail a one-off design, you can select Custom and enter your design's polar data manually, or if you sail a production boat but cannot find the type in the list, please send us an email and we can help locate the design data. The Sailcast tag is a 3-letter tag that identifies your boat in Sailcast replays. The sail number is your assigned sail number based on the class or organization your boat is registered under. The port is your home port. The hull number is used as a unique identifier across the system. Boats are assigned a 12 or 15-digit international hull number by the builder. The length overall is as defined in the RRS as the hull's length without movable equipment or sprits. The GPS antenna offset is the distance between the bow and the physical location of your GPS antenna on the boat. This offset is used to calculate your bow's distance from the starting line. The depth offset allows you to add a static offset between the data reported by your transducer and the data shown in the Tactiqs app. If your instrument system already generates adjusted depth data, set this to 0. Select Enable Foiling Metrics if you sail a foiling monohull, catamaran, or trimaran. The system supports a number of metrics specific to foiling boats. Once you have created your boat, you will see the entry on the My Boats page. Please remember to synchronize your Tactiqs device from the Setup page in the iOS application every time you update information in your account. The Tactiqs application does not automatically communicate with the Tactiqs service to be compliant with the RRS requirements on data communications. The synchronization button gives you full control over when the application connects to the Tactiqs service. If you have your boat and its polar data set up, you are ready to go sailing. For more information about tracking your sail usage and how to set up custom sensors and displays, keep watching. You can click on the sail number to access the sail inventory and long-term performance data. Use the Create Sail button to add sails to your inventory so you can track your performance data by sail. This gives you detailed insight about the best performance ranges for each sail and helps you get most out of your inventory. Select the sail type and the optional index. The index allows you to differentiate two sails of the same type. The color is used as part of the sail selection dialog in the Tactiqs app to help identify sails while racing. The serial number should be the assigned serial or order number by your sailmaker. This will help you when communicating with your sailmaker about a specific sail. Please note that the serial numbers need to be unique within your Tactiqs account. The manufacturing date helps you track sail age. Lastly, enter the target wind angles and speed range for the sail. Back on the My Boats page, the target icon gives you access to the VPP polar data to either manually enter the targets or to fine-tune your targets over time. In the upper section, you can find the up and downwind target angles and boat speeds. Optionally, you can enter heel and pitch targets if these are available for your boat design. Foiling boats can additionally enter flight height targets. In the lower section, you can find your random leg speed targets. The ticks at the top and bottom of the curves indicate the target angle for each wind speed. When you edit the random leg polars, you can use the refresh button above the polar diagram to plot the adjusted values and sanity check for curve shapes before saving the new dataset. The reset button reverts the page to the last saved dataset. You can also load a dataset from the Tactiqs VPP database. Please be aware that reloading the data from the database will overwrite your current polar data. The gauge icon lets you define custom sensors, also called transducers, to add specialty sensors such as heel or load sensors. The metric name is the display name you want to use for the sensor. The data unit is the unit you want to show in the live data display and the performance analysis pages. The transducer name is the name under which the sensor sends its data over NMEA 183. This is typically an acronym or short name such as HEAL or LOAD 1. If you are connecting Tactiqs to a B&G H5000 system via the WebSocket interface, the transducer name should be the data channel ID of that sensor, which is a number. You can click on B&G Data ID to get a list of defined channels. When you define a load cell, please specify the unit in which the load cell reports the data. Valid units are TN for metric tons, kg for kilograms, and lb for pounds. Lastly, you can define manual metrics that can be selected from a set of values or a continuous range. These manual metrics are ideal to record, for example, jib car and barber positions, the main traveler position, or dagger board positions. The display icon lets you map Tactiqs generated metrics back to generic transducer values that can be displayed on NMEA 183 compatible DEC displays in addition to your primary or secondary Tactiqs iOS devices. Select which metric you would like to display on a marine DEC display, select a befitting transducer type, and specify a transducer name. For example, if you want to display the speed performance against VPP, select speed performance as the metric. Select humidity as the type since it is a percent-based metric, and define the name as SPERF. On your display unit, you can now find a user metric SPERF in your selectable data channels. The menu for selecting generic transducer names is manufacturer-specific. Please refer to your display's user manual for more information. For B&G H5000 and WTP3 systems that are connected via the WebSocket interface, the Tactiqs performance metrics 1 through 5 are mapped to the remote channels 1 through 5 in the B&G systems. Please note that on B&G H5000 systems only the Hercules and Performance software versions support display of remote channels.